Okay, yes. Okay. If you say so, I guess. You know, what's a thought? How much do I like? Because, like, if I have, like, a giant open, that's a lot of likes, by the way. I'm aware. Have a giant open space at the beginning of the VOD, since I have to download it anyway to upload it, because otherwise it gets uploaded in 720p, which, don't get me wrong, it's not technically pure 1060? It's not purely 1080. Okay, that I'm streaming is that because streaming anything that is relatively active at 1080p and only 6,000 kilobytes for your bitrate. Well, 6,000 bits for the bitrate. You know what I meant. You didn't, but I did. Now you know too. Is ill-advised. It does not turn out good quality-wise. Especially if I want to do the stuff that I need to do with an AMD card that makes it slightly better. By slightly, I mean a lot better. So yeah, AMD, not the best for streaming if you don't want to futz with stuff a little bit, but I mean, I like puzzles anyway. It's as long as it works once I go through the effort of, you know, messing with it to min-max everything, then who cares? That's fine. It's when it doesn't work and you do that that I have issues. Yeah, my brain doesn't love that. Good news though, I'm sure that I'll remember to do predictions today and we can... I think it shows how much you brought out. Probably. Maybe. We're gonna find out today. The best that I can do. I am unreasonably anxious. Probably because I really want this to go well. Feels like kind of a big moment. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Or it's gonna be a very... well, I mean, it'll be a stressful day regardless. Okay, let's be honest. A, streaming. B, there's no guaranteed B. Still adjusting to things. Namely, actually talking. And dealing with my voice. It's not actually difficult to settle somewhere that I'm mostly happy with, but holding it consistently is okay. Here's the thing. I learn pretty quickly, and I pick things up nigh on instantly, depending on what it is, especially if it's a physical action. Downside, it's then very difficult to unlearn if I learn it incorrectly, or if I want to change how I'm doing something. So for reasons of being a complete idiot, I've talked a certain way for a large portion of my life. Not even really naturally how it's out, but it's just welcome to brain things. So adjusting that is... Big constant. Never. Yeah. But. Nah. Hey. Hi. I'd say a long time no see, but you did pop in shortly last stream, so technically, I mean, I guess, you know, by some definitions, a week is a long time. Guess it depends. But welcome. To me rambling to myself, because that's like 90% of what I do. Is it just me? Or is the tracking a little smoother? Who knew that updating your PC's operating system could, like, improve stuff? That's either a coincidence or the last one was moderately borked. Interesting. Yeah, no, that's significantly... Okay, whatever. You know what? Gift horse, mouth. No luck. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Automod, I appreciate you. I do. But please explain how... in the year 2025, we're that sensitive. Crazy, like if they didn't do streaming of games on the platform, you know, the thing it was based around in the first place, then maybe I'd be like, okay. No, technically it was Crazy Lady, which I have questions as to why that's... If he did Crazy Man, would that... I mean, by all means, if you want to test, that would be great. Because I swear if that doesn't get flagged, but Crazy Lady... Okay, see, that one I can understand. The other one I can Huh. Twitch, can we like... Man, equality really just... so difficult. For the record, technically what usually happens is it ping-pongs back and forth like a pendulum. So you go to like both extremes, back and forth, until you reach somewhere in the center. Hopefully that's soon, because that's kind of ridiculous. But hey, welcome to the testing the Automod portion of the stream. Which... what even is that? Where do I find you? Moderation? Probably? Probably. Also, hi! It's not even... it's like literally the middle ground. True. But we've discovered that Automod doesn't care if you're rude to men, but is very sensitive to you being rude to women. Even is that? What do we put that as some? It's actually a good point. There's literally not a section for like anything towards men, but it has literally on its own misogyny. Interesting. I can't be bothered to like figure out which direction to go with that. Should I grind a tower defense game or a farming game? Let's try that again. Should I grind a tower defense game or a farming game? Got it. First try. I think that one's deserved. No, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. It's funny that it caught it, but it's not a ban. It's just honestly, I don't know where that rates on like a, what would you even call that? I guess it's technically a slur. I don't know. I feel like that's one that kind of, depending on where you grow up, is either rude or just not, which could also just be... Yeah, it doesn't really clear anything up, does it? Like driving or fishing games after playing more games? That's fair. The short answer, babe, is some people find it rude, but it really kind of depends on how you use it. But I don't think Automod has that sort of context yet. I'm sure give it like 5 years, it'll be AI enough that it will figure it out. But even if it is technically AI, but it's not advanced enough to figure context. Because like that, technically fine. But in general, most people wouldn't use it in a way that would be as intended, which is kind of like a lot of words. For instance, I didn't answer them. I don't know why that's ethnicity, race, or religion related. That's more... Does it mean something else that I don't know? Who knows? Let's say farming though. Farming game sounds fun. Weekly event mode in fishing, but where was I? I forgot. Oh. Well, this is slightly problematic. And I mean, technically you can farm in a desert, it's just it's really difficult. Actually, how far have we gotten with hydroponics? Because like currently you could do it if you like make canals and stuff, but I know you could do a greenhouse, but that sounds hilariously dumb in a desert. How would that work? Actually, no, it's low reflects them off, so that might actually be good. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've thought about how greenhouses work. I know, surprising. But it has been quite a bit. I think it would technically be good. I think. Crazy hard because one of the mini bosses has 2 phases, and in the second they throw nuclear bombs as a normal attack. Naturally, that's... Okay. you know, we all achieve different difficulty levels in different ways, and they went the nuclear bomb route. Fair. Begs the question of how effective the rest of the weaponry is, if that's... Whatever. Not what I'm gonna worry about. Nope. Don't want to close VTube Studio, kind of need that. Alright. Where are we? 15 minutes? Okay, so I should post that. Vanillas Plus, players and heading and request to get all the loot. Yes. Okay. I should probably put writing on that, huh? Because like currently it's just the background. I'm sure there's like a cursive setting somewhere. Because I'm not doing that by hand. Screw that. When was the last time I did cursive, actually? Like a decade ago? No, over a decade. Like middle school, wasn't it? Probably. Maybe early high school. Tough to say. Time manipulation in the final... Oh. That's... Alright, well. Is that quantum physics, actually? Technically, no. I don't think so. This feels like a yes but no moment. So yeah. Oh, and I get to the point. Today, we're creators. Yeah. Because it's the playtest. Assuming it works, because testing it earlier was kind of spotty on if it actually let you into a game. It ran well once I got into the game, but you know, it has to load the lobby and all of that for you to be able to get into the game and do anything. As entertaining as a menu simulator sounds, that's not what I was shooting for today. I know, crazy. But I do. There it is. Okay. I think I'll leave that there. Should be fine. You know, I did all of that testing, and I didn't check the audio balancing. That's funny. Well, not like I usually pre-plan things, so it should be alt hat at this point. Two different ways that I can tweak the audio, that's all. It's fine. You know, that wouldn't even do anything. I'd have to do it in Sonar because it's being sent through something else entirely. Oh good! No shaders. Oh. That's cool. I can just pause it like that. Worthwhile Windows update. What a surprise. Wow, I'm tiny. There. Hey! It worked. Okay. That is quite loud. Okay. How do I do that? Like this. Open steelseries.gg. Yeah. Can you please move over to the other monitor? What do you mean no? Why does everything get broken when I update Windows? Why? Okay, what if I take that down to like 40? Does that work for you? What if I take it down to 40 and I also go to the in-game audio and drop it by like 20 to like 55? I think that works. By all means, yell at me if it's too loud or too quiet. At least the frame rate's stable. That's nice. But yeah. It does mean I probably should have turned it down in the first place for myself, but I got to... Whatever, not the point. They're doing... For this, using arc alloy. 12 more fabric, because of course. I feel like gunshots are going to be quite loud, actually. Effects volume, proximity voice chat. It's funny how you always got to turn that up. Put this down to 70. 45 for music. Dialogue, drop that down to like 95. That should be fine. No. One sec. Let me. Okay. Yes, that one's correct. Okay. And we're back. Sure game. Alright, cool. Aligned to a fixed horizontal boundary or anchored directly to the... Sure. I don't know what that means, but okay. Alright. Oh, say hi to Scrappy. Hi, Scrappy. These are scavenger cock / rooster, depending on how you want to say it. One's funnier than the other, really. Both are technically correct, but you know. Just saying. Because if you want to be boring, he's a rooster. Do I have any skill points? I don't remember where that shows up, but I don't think so. These are skill points, right? No, they're raider tokens. Okay. What was I going for? One more into this, then into this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so I need 4 more skill points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 more skill points. Counting is very difficult, truly. And tea time, thanks for the follow, and hello. Did I get the bag yet? I don't think I did. The charm, that's that. Color? Or did I? No, okay, I didn't get that yet. What? Stop testing automod! Bad weeb. If it caught crazy lady, and flagged that. Why would you think crazy chick is getting through? Like, at this point, you're just asking for it to smack you. Ah, this makes more sense. It's familiar. Wishful thinking. Which part? Because, I mean, I feel like one of those is kind of on par and also blatantly obvious, considering. But nah, it could just be me. Anyway, why are you so loud, game? Well, it's probably not as loud as I think it is. Mostly permanent because it'll be a pain in the butt to deal with that in post. What happened to you, my guy? What? I have concerns about your skin health, but that's, you know. To do, but don't know where to start. Bike home. Gotcha. Oh boy. We're gonna start with a VTuber. Well, I suppose there's the obvious part of downloading the programs you need to do it, but that's, again, obvious. So in the slightly less obvious front, after you, first off, depending on your financial situation, I wouldn't recommend out and out commissioning a model right off the bat, because they're varying levels of expensive. But for like a decent quality one, unless you find a really good deal, is probably in the thousands. Like 1,500 to 2K probably for a solid, well-rigged model. As long as you're doing custom design and whatnot. But there are places like Etsy where you can buy pre-made ones, which some you can customize, which is what I did. It's got more options so I could change colors and stuff. Some outfit options, but not a ton, and it's limited. Also, it's not unique to you, since literally anyone could buy that and make them look exactly the same. But it is a lot cheaper, as in this was $25. So I'd recommend trying that first to see if you like it. Because it is different than flesh tubing, for lack of a better term. In that, if you want to change stuff when you're just streaming like most people would, it's a lot less expensive. But with VTubing, if you want to change part of your outfit and it's not something that's already set up, it gets kind of expensive. Part 2 would be after you get the model, you're gonna want to make sure you go into VTube Studio, since I think that's generally what most people use these days. It's what I use at least. And make sure you go through and tweak the, I think it's the inputs or whatever. There's plenty of videos on which exact parts to mess with, because if you do it incorrectly, it can cause some problems. So I guess technically the first step is back up the model files so that you can have that in case you accidentally mess something up horrifically and break everything. Which is, not great if you spent a lot of money on something. A little nerve-wracking. But you want to do that so that you can get stuff like the lip syncing, and also you can change how much head movement, vice, and whatnot leads to what amount of model movement, because you can set the sensitivity basically. And if you buy a pre-made one, it's not going to be tweaked to you from the get-go, so it's even more important. And that's just on the VTubing side of things. It's a lot of streaming things, but it's mostly simple. And being that it's 2025, there's a lot of videos from many different people, because people have different opinions on what stuff to do and not to do. But I'd say number one is make sure that you balance the audio correctly, because people will forgive stumbling over your words for random, just a random aside. Lesser quality visuals. Most people don't really want to go below 1080, but if you have like 720 and you're streaming that, if you're entertaining and your audio's good, they're more likely to forgive that than they will bad, crackly, or subpar audio quality. And it'll take a while and you'll have to change it quite often because, yeah. Different game devs balance their audio differently. And it's very annoying. But yeah, no problem. Happy to help. Did I want to take this? I don't remember if I wanted to take this. Let's get that, Okay. Need to remember this is less loud than I think it is. So what was that at? It was like there. It's probably fine, actually. Probably fine. Yeah. How appropriate for Halloween. Kelson, thank you for the raid. And hey guys. Welcome to me debating over what gear we're taking into this, assuming that it actually loads. Server slam indeed. They are testing their servers quite thoroughly. I think this should be good though. If I remember correctly, my quests are... Those are feats. Quest.
Ark has seemed especially erratic after the
so
storm.
Nice. Visit a field depot.
Now more than ever.
Visit the... and. Okay, well, it's good news is it doesn't matter what I bring. I'm so paranoid that that's way louder than I think it is. But yeah. Anyway. Distraction over. Nice. That is quite loud, isn't it? Comparatively, at least. What do you play? Oh my. Cough sneeze. I don't know what you're talking about. It definitely give it like a couple of seconds. Says our creators. I don't know what you mean. Smile. I personally would never forget to change the category. Never done that before in my life. I've also never forgot live notifications or Discord notifications. Is there anything else I could forget? I think that's about it.
Shani speaking. Keep your eyes peeled, Raider. Yeah. We have field depots scattered all around topside. You're looking for makeshift structures with blue tarps and an antenna on top.
I didn't realize that there was anything eldritch in nature about this game, but bushes have cloaking technology now. That's... How do you even do that? Like, what box did you accidentally tick, developers? Okay. I already changed the catered. Oh my. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Got some things to do. Want to help me out? Got a to-do list here.
Am I blind? I mean, I know I can be. Trash, dark probes, wreckage. Well, I guess we're going exploring. Until letting him in the shower. Alrighty. Yeah, you do that, Stinky. Yeah. Oh. Wait, that. Yes. Hello? Please? Please? Thank you. Okay. No. You literally said that you're covered in paint. Paint, historically, smells pretty bad. Oh, it's more of the eldritch bush. Why is this all open like someone else has been here? What? Hi, AI. So, quick rundown of Arc Raiders. Basically, post-apocalyptic, the AI... I forget where exactly they come from, or why they were created, but they kind of took over the surface, hence everything being a complete mess. So humans typically live underground now. And the people who come to the top to get supplies are called raiders. Can you please? No? Not look at. Okay, fine. She's shy. So it's a extraction shooter, which with entirely too many details, devs. Okay, that's sure. That still has battery life. I believe that. It's fine. No, it's fine. So you are fighting against other players, AI, which are annoying in a good way. Please don't blow up on me. Tumbleweed, cute. That's new. So your other players, the AI, who are really, really, really well done. In terms of how you interact with them and how they interact with you and whatnot. Because you'll notice that most of them are flying. The ones that aren't flying are generally terrifying, except for the ticks, which are very, very small. And the AI will go to sounds of gunfire, sounds of you looting, because you might have noticed breaching is kind of loud. But those engines that you saw on it, if you were paying attention, are not for show. They are each destructible, and it will change how it handles based on which ones you destroy, and if you destroy enough, usually 2, then it can't stay airborne. But you know, I'm hiding because I'm pretty sure that other people can still show up in teams. So okay. And the AI kind of really hurts. Sometimes. Okay. Well, this is what I call unideal. I regret not bringing smoke. Heavily. Can you not? I would like you to stop. That is not doing as much damage as I would like. Ow, okay. I don't think I survived this. Oh my, can you please hold still? Hold still. Hold still. That hurt a lot. Do I still fight you, or do I just give up? I'm not really huge on giving up. It doesn't matter. So, to answer your question, there's different armor levels to the AI. And I just have basic weapons and gear, so it's kind of difficult to actually defeat them. If you get something like a Rocketeer. The smaller one is fine. The Rocketeer? No, not so much. That, and I forgot what dodge roll is again, because why would I remember to look up the controls, right? Alt. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that would have been really useful. For no particular reason. Let's go with that. Just a random choice. Go to Scrappy. Thank you, buddy. And we go again. Okay.
Arc has seemed especially erratic after the storm. I need my antennas working now more than ever.
Field depot. I think I know where I can find that. I'm not entirely sure, but I think. Okay. Also, you might have noticed you have shields and HP. Technically, this also gives... I swear one of these gives some amount of armor. I could be wrong. I think I'm just wrong. What do you mean 50? Sure, whatever. 50% shield durability. That's fine. Can I upgrade you at all? Nope. Nope. What if I recycle you? For science, I'm going to do that, because I have a bunch of you anyway, and I can use a free kit. Then I can upgrade you, get a little more stats, and a slightly larger magazine. Which means it can now hold 14 rounds before I need to reload it very, very slowly, because it does not use a magazine system in the way that I would prefer. It's... Don't worry though, you can reload 2 bullets at a time. I could nitpick that and say 2 rounds at a time, but I won't, because it doesn't matter. I have this, I have meds there. I swear I had a little baby smoke grenade somewhere. I might have died with that. We'll take this. And at least 1 light impact grenade. Which I really need to... Like, I don't think it would have saved me against them because it's... I mean, it might have. If I could hit the engine, but that's like... I need more practice with them. Because... You might have noticed that it kept moving a lot. Because they did a really, really good job with the look and feel of the bots. Which you'll see if I get to a point where I can actually shoot one of the smaller ones and take out an engine. And I don't think that's anything important, so I'm gonna leave it. Hello. There we go. Okay, chair. Anytime. There we go. Great. Smoke grenades let you vanish from uneasy standoffs. You don't say. Okay, I really would like to turn off the tutorial system. Where am I? Outpost. I don't think an outpost is what I want, but... Heck off, AI. On the one hand, this game is third person. On the other hand, this game is third person, which, if you've ever played a third person shooter, has all of the problems that you would expect, or rather, minor annoyances that you can expect from that. Because if it's first person, hiding around a corner, I can't see anybody. Third person, if someone were to run across this area here, they'd have no idea that I'm here, and I could just peek out, shoot them. But they literally... Well, the only thing you can do about that is be more aware of where you're pathing. Oh, there's stuff up here. Cool. Bandage, needed that. Herbal bandage. Sure, that'll work too. Biscuit for the biscuit. Right. I can't do that while doing that. I've played a little too much Arena Breakout, apparently. Broken guidance system. Well, it's good for something. Steel spring. Cool. Can you, like... Oh, okay. Please stop. I swear this thing shoots faster than I think it does. Well, they're good for gear, at least. Heck off! I killed your buddies. I don't want to waste all of my ammo on you. Arc alloy, cool. Not my favorite weapon in the game, I'll be honest. So I need to readjust to the... I wish the Pharaoh, which is a... we'll call it a marksman rifle. It's basically a one-shot bolt-action rifle that hits really, really hard. Technically not ideal to take without a sidearm, but you can. This is exactly what I need. I think. I could be misremembering. I need it for this at least to get the loot out, so... Nope, there's nothing here. Okay, nope. There can be a machine which you put that into, which then opens it basically, and you can get more supplies out of it, but never lucky. Very, very loud mosquito. Really, do I want to go? I feel like that's where I need to go.
Let's go to the Baron's hatch.
Come on, come on. You can do it. I believe in you, game. There we go. I'm choosing to ignore what's happening at the moment. Oh. Yes, I hear you, AI. Don't worry. I know you're there. Quick test. How much stamina does that take? These. Okay. Probably fine. Probably. Put on the shelves. Ooh. Okay. Probably prefer to get that out, to be perfectly honest. Humidifier, salvage canister. Salvage that up, throw that. Chemicals. Okay. Now, if this weren't basically a beta, I would be slightly more picky about what it was that I dismantled. But I don't know if it goes into. I'm not super worried because you're limited in what you can craft in this. It's probably worth more than that. So it doesn't quite matter as much. And because it doesn't matter as much, I can just min-max my space instead of worrying about technical worth. There we go, take that. Let's go out this door, because I heard something back here. And I think it's one of those little storage things. Aha! Radar cache. Which you generally have pretty good loot. Like I said. Oil, that's pretty good. Processor, solid. Just go like that then, that's fine. Gear components, medium ammo I can use. I don't need any more of that. Alright. Back to what I was doing. This, if I had a key, I could use to extract. Okay. Didn't shock me. Which is nice, but I don't have a key, so it doesn't matter.
I'm trying to get some things done.
Field depot. Where? It's an outpost. Where else would I run into a field depot? I think I can run into one over here. Okay. Slow and smooth, smooth as fast and all that. Okay, so if there is... Aha. No? Okay, can't pick that one up. I don't think I want to make that much noise yet. Yes. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, how do I repair the antenna on the roof?
Got some things to do.
Logic. Logic to taste was going to the roof. Oh, you've got to be. That's cute. I appreciate that game. That's fine.
Did you hear that, Raider? I've never heard anything like it. Please get back here as soon as you can.
Only 20 hours of game time, so... no. Actually, yeah, no, actually, it sounds just like the thing that calls the bots in. Okay, well, glad to see that hasn't changed. Why do I not have a suppressor for my weapon? Oh, right, because I'm broke. Sorry, I forgot. Silly question. So, okay, I cover the meds or what that is, but yeah. I could budge over slightly. That might be better. I'll worry about that after. Or I should take care of it now. I mean, I've got nothing else to do. I'm just gonna be sitting here waiting for the AI to no longer be hunting me. That should do it, I think. Yeah, it's a little better. No, that'll be fine. Alright, so, do I want it? Someone else was here. I don't want to open that up in the open. What I want is one of the little boxes that I found before that you can pick up. So that I can put it in whatever you want to call that container opening thing. And then hopefully get something pretty good. What counts as pretty good, you ask? No clue. But better than common gray loot would be nice. Where did I find that? That was a while ago, right? It was all the way over there. I'm not bringing that all the way over. I could. And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be something I can pick up. But no. No. You want to be difficult, huh? That's fine. Keep your secrets. And your loot. It's rude. But, fair, I guess. I didn't like miss anything on top of this, did I? I was a little worried about getting shot. You know, as one tends to be. Not here. Nope. It's your imagination. You know, sometimes the devs actually putting in the time and effort to code stuff like, oh hi, I heard you make a falling sound over there. You know, I could have done without. Guess we're heading there. We could go there. moderate concern. Oh, that's this. So if I cut around here, I should be fine. Rule number whatever, by the way, don't walk through a giant open area unless you enjoy giving whoever's hiding, watching over that route, shall we say, a really easy target. Not a good idea. It's not really a skill, per se, to survive stuff like that. It's just knowing where the danger is and where it's most likely to come from. Directionally and timing-wise. I don't want to jump over this, because the last time I did that, I got stuck in a rocky crevice and couldn't get out. But this looks mostly safe. That has some loot, but I don't care. Because I am full on what I can carry.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Wow, this looks familiar. You all seen this place before? I don't know. Almost another life, really. Could have sworn the danger zone. Okay. There was indeed a highway, yes. And that is still a danger zone. Okay. Meme references mean nothing. Change nothing. They mean something, obviously. They're a reference, but you know what I mean. Hey, no, oh, nope, there's the Eldritch. I want to get a little closer. To this building area before I start shooting stuff up. If at all, because technically I wouldn't want to shoot anything up. Because I want to catch people who I might run into off guard. Harvest mushroom. What do you mean? No. What is Dad Rock? What exactly is Dad Rock? Moss. No moss for me. Sorry. No? We're not gonna acknowledge that? I was pretty proud of it. Did you hear 2 songs? You understand what I mean? Oh. Am I hallucinating? Okay, I was worried that camera would proc and give away my position. Okay, that's AI. The slow walk animation is still so funny. Do, 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 do. No? Trust me? How long do I got? Not long. With a round table. I can wait the 10 seconds for you to pass. No, really, I can. Because I don't want to cross that open area while people are staring at it, because they hear gunshots. And that's open, which means someone did the usual thing that people do. Hit this. Because you need to call up the extract. And then run into that building. Personally, I prefer foliage, because no one checks foliage. But you know, if you look into a room, you see a door open like that in a building, it's a little easier to pick out people. Those are scary. You don't want to be found by that. What do you... I'll take that. You know what? That's fine. I thought that was going to be the one that shot, so I'd be fine, but no, it's the one that tases you to within an inch of your life, because of course it is. We don't need to talk about this. This is fine. It's not a symptom of ADHD or anything. My favorite feature so far. Unload backpack. I don't need to deal with that anymore. It's great. If you've ever had to get loot out of your bag after a raid in a correction shooter. Also, Alto, how's the audio level wise? Everyone else is too shy to speak up.
That quiet confidence suits you.
Yuji? Nice.
Shawnee told me about what you found.
Oh, those
Something's
cutscenes.
changed. We've seen a lot more probes beaming across the skies. More crashed couriers. We've heard tales of what happens if they find what they're looking for. They might be myths, but I don't want us finding out the hard way.
This game does the atmosphere so well. It does it so well. I love it. Stuff like this should be punchy, yeah. I just didn't want it to be too loud so that it's like you can't hear me. Not that I'm, you know, narcissistic or anything, but you know. Generally speaking, don't want them to be competing too much. Increases my max stamina, which is nice, but efficiency into max stamina, better. Did I put another one in the... Oh, I was gonna put one more into this, right. Because if you weren't aware, which you probably aren't, shields have a weight. And if I figure out how the heck I just did that. Okay. Moderate cost to mobility, because yeah, see, this one reduces movement speed, so it's technically not an issue with this, the light shield, because it doesn't reduce movement speed, but that perk would make it so that this doesn't reduce my movement speed by 5%. I don't know how much it reduces that by, but that's the idea. That gives me more slots. Same thing, this gets like none, but it's free, so like who cares? Okay. Workshop. Scrappy. We'll save that till later. Can't understand anything during. Oh boy. I didn't do the thing that I want to do. Haha. It's just the quality of life stuff in this game cannot be understated. It's so good. It's so good. So I could get. I'll just grab 4. Why not? Grab 2 of these. And unlike Arena Break at Infinite, everything you get is useful. So it just feels way better. What I'm free. Actually, the worst now he mixing. Oof. This is a movie, right? I don't. It's probably like pseudo horror movie, semi horror or thriller. I don't really watch any of those. My imagination's enough. So, yeah. I need to hit tab for this. That'll be fine. Action movie drama thing? No. No. Close enough. Learn and consume. We now have access to an LMG that I'm never going to use, but I do have it. Which makes me feel a lot nice, warm, and tingly inside. What do I need to upgrade you? Whatever. I think that's probably a little expensive if we're being honest. Yeah. Although that might change in the main game once you've got, because you'll have more weapon types and whatnot that you can buy, unlock, and whatnot. So depends. But as is, it feels a little expensive. I really like the effect around it. It's a little distracting, but I like it. It might be too much though. But the important thing is you can tell what you're mousing over, which is the entire point. Got herbal bandages. How much did those cost to make? Can I make those? No, because it needs to be level 2 and you can't level up the workbench in this. Playtest. Okay. Feels slightly lazy to not just have it not be there, but then again, it could also be technically complicated, so whatever. Claim Raider Deck rewards, which is these. Why not? Oh, that's why, because I didn't have enough. I see. So that would mean I have a suppressor now? It's technically a suppressor because it doesn't actually silence the weapon, it suppresses the noise, but that's getting slightly pedantic. Which, Tino, my very neurodivergent brain, makes sense, because you wouldn't come up with another word for it if it wasn't important, but at the same time it really doesn't matter. I'm not in love with this enough to do that. To attach it. And I'm broke. Which I could somewhat... I'm broke on technicality of not having sold anything because I'm maybe slightly kind of a hoarder, but, you know, I have plenty that I could sell, but you understand, I might need it. I might need it, so I can't sell it because then I wouldn't have it, and I'd have to go get more, and I don't know when I'll get more because, you know, it's not a guaranteed thing. Don't worry about it. Oh, I guess we could do that. Decent amount of maps for release. I don't know what that means. What do you mean electromagnetic storm? Also looks like there's plenty of places that we will be able to go if they want to add in the future, which they probably will. This looks promising. That could be interesting. Be like a hillside and then an inside area. Could be cool. I don't know why there's rats in the ocean, but sure. Would that show a queen? It did. This is scary. I don't like this. The queen is terrifying. So you're gonna tell me that to upgrade it takes 3 mechanical components, but to repair it takes 2 mechanical components. You made it a little too expensive, Devs. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little too expensive. It's just literally not worth it. I'm pretty sure you can build an entirely new gun. Wrong station. For less or as much, and then it would have more durability. But if you're upgrading, it would be better to upgrade because then it's better than just getting a base one. Went through a painfully sick one. Ugh. I think I know what you mean, and yeah, that sucks. Not great.
Celeste here. Some advice, Raider. Arc probes emit signals that you can hear from afar. And if you see a smoke plume in the distance, chances are you can trace it back to a crashed courier. This looks interesting. There. I found something. Looks important. Down there.
Now, personally, I don't want to go see what happens if I walk up to this. But I'm also really curious what happens if I walk up to this. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Oh! I don't want to shoot you, but I think I might have to shoot you. However, if meleeing didn't do anything, and meleeing takes a lot of stamina. Okay, so that tells me that walking into that is probably a horrible idea that I shouldn't do. Side note, any arc probe or arc courier? I see. I'm horribly tempted to throw a grenade at that. Nope, okay, does nothing. That's horribly disappointing. Okay, well. Whatever. We are consigned to wandering towards the sounds of whatever the heck that is. What do you mean? It is where I think it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, me when I'm... Wow. Okay. Really? We're gonna be that cringe, huh? Like, don't get me wrong. No, I don't want your mods. Is it an... So does the air just get, like, more solid as it gets fresher? Is that, like, what I'm supposed to take from this floating can of air freshener? Is that what's happening here? Because I didn't think that's how that worked. But okay. Noted. Uh-huh. That is over there, though, and I don't want to deal with it. Namely, I don't want to deal with those. Or dealing with that. I could do this. But it would be a waste. Where are you? There you are. Come here. It'll only hurt for a second. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Spring. No. No. Salvage the oil. Pick that up. Chemicals, plastic parts. Nice. I don't have any other plastic parts. Okay. I kind of need the arc motion core. I don't think I need electrical components yet, so we'll do that. What'd you miss? Well, we shot somebody.
Let's head home at the central swamp lift.
Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do that, but I kind of want to try it. Also, I want to do this. That's it? Well, I mean, I also got shot. I think? Oh, right, no, I got molested by the Rocketeer. That's right. Where was that thing? Oh yeah, there's also the floating air freshener. Almost forgot. Molested by Rocketeer, which is a large flying robot that shoots rockets at you. Repeatedly. Because it's a dick like that. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. Oh, that worked. Oh, okay. Do 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 do. Rope. Now, I just gotta put this in here. Find a way to get to that probe. Without dying. Which is going to be very difficult if you decide to be a douche about it, robot. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Haha, hey, you're not spotted, but I'm just gonna come over after having not seen it. Okay. Very funny game. You're hilarious. No. I don't care. I don't care. I'll salvage you for metal parts. Mine. My beloved. I do kind of want that. Being dropped to the ground. I don't care. my beloved, the arpeggio. Three-round burst rifle. Very effective. Very nice, very accurate. Hits decently well. Casey, you're being too loud. Says you. That's a one, so yeah. No, thank you. No, 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 no. No. Oh, it's funny. Oh, it's funny. That's real funny. That's hilarious. You're so funny, game. You're so silly. By the way, those are, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Oh, jeez. That's a sentence. Classic my butt. I don't want to be here anymore. I've decided. Yeah, I'd prefer to be over there. Could be it. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Smug? No, you need to explain that, because otherwise you're just spouting complete BS. I'm not here. I'm not here. That's... okay. What if you just didn't, huh? Yeah. Technically it did my shield, and then it did HP. Please go away. 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 This is fun. Please stop with. I get it. I get it. It was noisy. Oh hey, I needed this probe. Alright, now no one shoot me. That would be rude, uncouth, and uncalled for. Okay? I'm talking to you, giant rolling ball in the distance, not the tumbleweed. I'm not even gonna loot it. I don't want to loot it. Oh. Hello? I seem to be out of ammo. That's very cute. That's adorable. Electronic sound effects? Yeah. They do a very good job with audio in this game. They do a good job with a lot. Like making things feel very tense.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Made it. Easy. Not even worried. Like the crab squids, I have literally never played Subnautica and I have no intention to. Hornet. Wasp. Wasp. Pop. Oh, that was the person I shot. Right, I shot Yuzu. Sorry. Not really. But, you know, kind of. You must understand it was an opportunistic sort of thing. So, nothing personal. It was just business. Knocked out Raider. It still kind of annoys me that you're like knocking each other out instead of killing each other, because it's like... Really? But you know, whatever. It doesn't annoy me enough to not like the rest of the game for what it is. Yeah. This is mystery and surprise factor. Yeah. Preach. Literally, I don't play horror. I don't play horror games. Subnautica is a horror game. It just is. I don't care if you don't believe that. That's the truth. It just is. That would be nice. I honestly think I'd take doing it quickly over doing it quietly. I'll put like at most one more point into this and then do that after I get this though, because searching the container is very nice. And I'm sure the person I just shot wishes they had this, because that's the only reason I knew they were there, is that they were looting. 12 gauge, full of bears. Yeah. Yeah. You know, casually. Twaiters. Was that not my mission?
What is it with raiders and arm wrestling? Keep those signals you heard on the down low,
Got a
alright?
feeling.
We don't want to cause a panic.
I didn't. Okay. I needed to search it, not just breach it. Alright, alright. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not upset. It's okay. It's just, you know. No, I will repair my precious. I don't care. Cool. Should I take it out? Probably.
Can I help you?
No, because I need mechanical components, which you don't have. I... what? Huh?
I'd say come.
Welcome to Lance's Emporium of Healing. I'm workshopping some new names.
Oh, wait, what? You're not gonna repeat what you just said? Okay, well, I didn't realize we had that sort of relationship, but alright.
Hello.
How much to make it, though? That's the question. Yeah. Look. Okay, so the thing is, you'll notice you can't upgrade your workout station. Workstations levels. And to build the arpeggio, I need a level 2 workstation. It's funny because I found this, but I also can't craft it because it also needs level 2. So I guess that was kind of a waste and I should have sold it, but whatever. So the only way to get it is to find it. Helion heavy automatic shotgun. Is it? I feel like it's one of those names where at first you're like, what the heck do you mean that's your name? And then you see them and you're like, oh, okay, actually, you know what, I don't really care about, you know, I'm just gonna be very courteous to this person. Sort of thing. What am I looking for? Aha. Chemicals, metal parts. Give me 140 of them. Cool. I need... So how much is it to upgrade you? Because I think that would improve. Would it replenish your durability? So that's 5 and a medium. That's not happening. So I need mechanical parts that I can't get. Without cannibalizing these, and I need 2 more. So I could do it. Get 1. The question then becomes how much to make one of these. It's 2 mechanical parts and some metal. So yeah, I don't really care. That's fine. Oh, that is way cheaper. Oh, okay. Some would say this is inefficient. I say I don't care. I get what I want out of this. Perfection. I can put a suppressor on you. And I can put a magazine on you. Oh, like that sort of a... Okay, cool. Alrighty. So I got that. Oh, I actually have a really good buttstock. I don't think I want to use it on this though. I kind of want to save this till I get like a good Pharaoh or something, and then I can like, because it reduces ADS by 30%. That's kind of like huge for a one-shot weapon, which I really need to be accurate with. This is 30, almost 30 rounds in the mag, so like I'm not super worried. This sells for 100. It was free. Sure. Literally, I can go in with another free kit, and I get one of those for free. So like, I don't care. Meds. Oh, that's what the power cells are for. Yeah, I could have done two at the same time. That would have been a lot more efficient, but whatever. Got a bit feeling, yeah. Okay, that's all set. That's there, that's there. Got that. Got my grenade smoke. Plenty of ammo. And away we go. But I have to drink more because I forgot. Blah, 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 blah. Medium and heavy shields protect you at the cost of slowing you down. Yeah, well... not by much, because I spec'd into it. A little bit. I want to spec one more into it, but... well... we'll get there. This is the second time you've put me here, game. Oh, isn't she pretty? The gun, not that you don't expect better of you. The gun, okay? The gun. Little bare bones in the front, but you know. Oh. You're supposed to lead by example. Also, there's someone that spawned just up to the left where that giant tree is, but further away, obviously. I know this because I've played this game. A solid you mean roots? Okay, sure. Anyways, I was saying, I know because up there there's a little outposty thing.
God damn, bro. I have been unlucky.
Jeez, sorry about that.
How's it been going for you, bro? Seems like a lot better to me.
Decent. I have more experience. Ooh, ammo. Over encumbered? Sure. What do you mean? How are you that close? Alright. So wait, did they come up through there, along there? Yeah, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction, but go for it. Wanna waste ammo? That's fine. No. But yeah, huh. I expected I would have heard them a little sooner than that, but unlucky. I guess they snuck through a bush or something? And that doesn't make... See, in Arena Breakout, that would be loud as hell. But I don't think you'd hear that so well in this game with all the ambient noise. But I'm also surprised that there was another person over there. 'Cause... that's kind of crowded for spawns. Huh. Oh well. That's why you don't get too attached to stuff, I guess. What that does mean I'm going to be using you. What do I need to upgrade you? Metal parts? Did you just scam me out of a bunch of metal parts? I hope not. That'd be kind of rude. Okay, so then I need metal components. But there's a little more damage, more durability, better range stability, fire rate. Yeah, so they're either a duo or just weird things, but what else? Such is the... Can you not? Thank you. Okay, can I conceivably use more than 40 rounds with this thing? Not really. Then... Ugh. I don't think I can get anything out of this, but I won't know until I know, so might as well do that. So I need meds. Cool. Okay, interesting sound. Like that. We have a little smoke grenade, whatever that means. Anything else that I want to bring? Probably not. I think I'm good. Because I don't think I can buy suppressors yet.
Don't draw any attention to yourself.
I could get a muzzle brake. But I can also make the muzzle brake, so like... you know. Oh, that's the ammo type I was looking at. I could also go with a stock. I want to see how this feels. Screw it. I think that's all I'm gonna do though, because I don't think I get anything out of doing more. So what do they hit me with? It's too loud to be the little suppressor thing. There's no like handheld shotgun. No, that was an anvil. It fires slower than I remember, but yeah. Heavy ammo pistol. A little late, game, but you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I even said earlier you should check around first before you loot stuff. But you know, it was an anvil, so it's like a... It shoots a lot slower than it did in the last test. They did some stuff that I don't love between this test and the last one. I swear you used to be able to go prone, but I could be mistaken on that. But some prices on stuff change. Okay, that's... You're funny. You're so funny. It's so quirky and silly. But... Oh, so now I can pick you up, huh? So, but it's the little things, like moving the hand back like that, holding the rifle by that spot. So annoyed? Yeah, little. But hey, that's life. It's an extraction shooter. Nobody is really your friend. I'm gonna take this over here first and hope that there's no one at that little power station. Somebody's having a worse time. I'll do this first, because then I can run over and check that. That's the Mozambique and Apex. I don't remember what that is. They might have increased the amount of people that can be in a raid at a time. I'm not sure, but it feels like there's more. This is the badge handheld shotty. Oh, that thing. I see. Are you guys, like, okay? Anything else go down to rubber parts, chemicals, wires, metal parts? Okay, well. Interesting. Yeah, it's generally a bad idea to shoot a shotgun one-handed, yes. Okay, so a lot of plastic parts to be had. Alloy is nice. Nice. Don't ask how you get fabric from duct tape, by the way. I have no clue. Chemicals. I don't need shotgun shells, so I'm gonna do that. Someone's going into a probe. Which is funny. But not super useful. Oh. Well, I would have liked to get the suppressor off that and put it on this, but whatever. That's fine. Alright, well. They might be dead, but I can carry on their mission. For completely selfless reasons, of course, not because I want more loot at all. I honestly don't think it's worth it to carry this thing. It's a lot of shotgun ammo. Okay. It's a little worrying.
Head home at the Red Lake balcony lift.
Looking someone. I knocked them out with my my training grounds. They work really well against robots. Okay, they just hurt really bad for humans, though. It's, you know, they're not dead, cause reasons, but you know, they're fine. Probably. It'll probably wake up in like the cart to Skyrim or something. I don't know. It'll be okay. I do kind of wish that they'd like not bothered addressing it though, somewhat like Arena Breakout Infinite does, because like you make a character in the game, sure, but you also just straight up die? It's just not explained. It's like, is there any explanation that makes sense? No? Okay, cool. You have the same look on your character. Don't worry about it. Which I kind of respect more, because like wanting it to be as though, oh, you're just knocked out, comes off as like weirdly kitty glovey for a game about being super high tension. Because if you get knocked out, you still lose everything. But it's like, oh, you're not dead, you're just knocked out. It's weird. Considering you're literally shooting each other. Now, if you could only use melee weapons, that would make more sense. Except for the part where it's really easy to crack somebody's skull open if you're using, I don't know, solid piece of metal to beat them over the head. So yeah, I don't know. It's odd. But it's what they went with. And that means you get flares that go up, which are good, because it's encourages PvP. That looks like somewhere I can't get out of. Someone is extracting. That's fine. I don't want to stop them from extracting. If I could, I'd just jump in after them, because you can literally down people and then let them extract with you. I want to open that probe and go check it, but I can't. Because I think it's just kind of in the open. Yeah, it's like over there. Why does this feel like a very tall... Oh, yeah, yeah. Why does this feel like a very tall cliffside? Because it is. That's why. It is a very tall cliffside. And I'm pretty sure that leads to nowhere. Literally. Yeah. Must have been quite the road trip. Thinking about it, it's kind of interesting. The two different approaches that Arena Breakout and Arc Raiders take. Because in this game, you're looting, sure, and there's some stuff that's like, it's worth decent money, but it's very clear that money is worth less than materials that you'd use to craft stuff. So it doesn't really matter what you get out with unless you find some nice weapons or whatnot. Because it's all kind of just the same. But in Arena Breakout, you very much are looking for high-ticket, high-selling items. That's cute. Can I drop partial items? I guess I'm not really over encumbered, so I don't care. I saw you. Okay. Well, this complicates things. My options are run over here, going all the way back around to get there instead of being in this very sus, extremely hot location. Where it sounds like there's something very large. What is that? Oh, okay, yeah, that does. But, well, what do I have to lose, really? Are there 2 people here? I really want to throw a grenade in there, but it seems slightly tricky. This is objectively a horrible idea, because I have a bolt-action rifle. They have a fully automatic weapon. Yeah. However, I have grenades. So... yeah. I guess that worked out. Okay. Arc Performance Steel. Cool. Ruined Riot Shield. Plastic parts, that's nice. Plastic parts is also nice. Rusted tools. Can't do anything with that because that's that. Tick Pod. Arc Alloy. Yes. And the duck. It's time to go. Yeah, screw it. We'll go back inside this time. I can't technically get one shot by anything. Oh. Need to have something. I'm so funny. The fox is playing Arc Raiders now. And winning at Arc Raiders too. So ha ha ha. Yeah. Unlike Artemis Sit? Whatever? Don't know. Or maybe not. Yeah. That went well. You're thinking of? That's because it technically hasn't released yet. This is the... They call it the server slam. It's a playtest. It releases on the 30th, though. It is not free to play though. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just a thing that is somewhat uncommon these days. But I think good. Choices, because I want this. I feel like that's not as important though. Fall library book sales today. I guess it makes sense that libraries would have book sales. See what the last fall? Unlucky, I suppose. But, it happens. Sometimes you roll the dice and you win, but you don't necessarily win as big as you wanted to win. Why do I have so much ammo? I do not need so much heavy ammo. Do that. How much damage does this even do? Inspect. It does. I was hoping for a monetary value game, but I guess I have to go to upgrade for that. Okay, so it does 40. It two-shots people, that's the important thing. Sell the duck, because it's worthless to me. I have a lot of arc alloy, actually. Oh, there's still plenty of space. I should do that, because... Do I need money? Kind of. I don't have a lot of oil. But I do... Ooh, it sells for... I don't know, it's one each. Oh, it tells you how much the stack is worth. That's kind of cool. Rusted tools. I wonder what those recycle into, huh? Oh, springs too. Cool. Free space. Rubber, don't care, I'm gonna sell you. I'll sell you just because I need some space. Probably don't want to do that. Processors are nice. That I can sell. Equalizer, Jupiter, Power Rod. Exodias. I'm gonna keep these in case they like decide on the last day you can upgrade your stuff, but how can I count on it? 10,000, huh? I'm gonna wait on that. What are we at, 230? Oof. I have a feeling to do one more call it there. I'll just chant for a bit. Could do that. Because I do plan to play plenty of this. Yeah. I think go to this for a little bit. Wind down, if you will. Wind down? There we go. Probably call it there. I mean, yes, it would have been better if I got better sleep, but welcome to insomnia, so it is what it is. It was fun though. Got back into the swing of it in the last one, finally. Although, I don't know, did that take... The damage breakdown for ABI, Arena Breakout Infinite, is better than Arc Raiders, or at least more clear than Arc Raiders. As much as ABI can annoy me, it is still technically a good game. Then I'll probably play it more as well. But, you know, Arc Raiders is a little more casual. Still fun, and from a cinematography, or rather, I don't know how else to put it. Arc Raiders does a good job of making you feel like you're the main character in a movie. Whereas sometimes in Arena Breakout Infinite, you either feel like you're just some sort of weird documentary, or it's like, you know, like if they do a documentary on, I don't know, some random war thing, and it's like the little flashback sections where they're like doing reenactments, it kind of feels like that sometimes. Or you just feel like a footnote and like, so yeah, we ran into some people there, and there wasn't a lot of resistance, and we got a bunch of loot. And you're the one who they ran into, and you literally didn't matter. It is very unforgiving. In a way that it feels unforgiving, but for the most part, Arc Raiders, it is a very Walking Dead type vibe sometimes, where you're just moseying through, right? You don't need to fight anything. You can, but you don't have to. And sometimes you do fight stuff, but it's not necessarily the point to fight stuff, because the point is to find materials to craft what you need so that you can make the things that you need and then go out and find more of the things that you need. They've done a very good job of making the game feel whole thematically. They had an idea of what they wanted it to be about and do, and they did it very well. But it's still an extraction shooter with all the annoyances that can come in extraction shooters, and we saw the weird eldritch bushes that just, they're sprites. I get it, but they're misbehaving a little bit. I'm sure that'll get fixed. But yeah. And the Rocketeer might be a little, I don't know if I'd say too dangerous, but I think it spots you from too far, maybe. It's very much a noob killer. or if you weren't paying attention, but then I say paying attention if you haven't memorized the sounds, of which is easier because they do a very good job with audio design, sound design, whatever. But if you're not aware and you're in a forest and then you pop out, it's like, oh, there's a giant flying robot that's going to shoot rockets at me that I literally can't outrun. Cool. Doesn't feel great. Yeah. So things to maybe tweak. But yeah, overall good. Oh, huskies. But yeah, fun. I do need to get a bunch of that recorded though so that I have stuff to use for a video. Woe is me, truly. Yeah, see, thank you. You understand. I suffer so that I can hopefully get out a video like every week, week and a half or so. You know, the struggle life is real. This feels like song lyrics. But I don't know what song it is. That would explain why it feels like song lyrics. Is this matching? You say it like I'm supposed to know who that is. I don't remember names, Aldo. It doesn't matter if I want to or not, I just don't remember names. More dad rock. You did say you'd fit it into conversations, you are correct. Oh, that's why it feels horribly silent. Can't believe you didn't say anything. Just torpedoing stream quality. I understand, it's fine. You don't care. You hate me. I get it. No, I get it, it's fine. Always have your music going. Oh, sorry, I forgot you permanently stim. My bad, you're right. I should have known better. Yes, you permanently sim. You are permanently simming. You chew on bottle caps. And you always have something else going besides whatever you're focusing on. What do you mean? You're like, the gif you send all the time is tachyon stimming and like slightly spazzing out. I know what you are, man. Because I tend to play with things with my hands, so less of an issue when I'm playing a game, and I usually just bounce my feet. But you can't see, because VTuber model. It's been almost a year, Alta. What do you mean I don't know you? Huh? Gaslight someone who isn't a professional gaslighter. Also, that's called playing one-handed. You can't really do that on Twitch, usually. For reasons that I'm not going to explain, because you either know or you don't. Whoa. You say like you didn't bring that up. Baiting. You knew deep inside. You knew. Like you shooting your gun at. What? Oh, like, yeah, shooting your gun in game because you can't just move your mouse around like a normal person. You have to like bounce it on the table. Kind of weird. Okay, like I get the stimming thing, but like sometimes there's choices on how to stim. Slightly weird. Tapping the back half of it. So then how did you tap the front half and fire your weapon? Did we start aggressively stimming? Is there like different levels of stimming? I don't know. Someone doesn't describe what they were doing very well. Or sometimes communicate all that well in game. I mean, hey, I guess if you want a journal or notebook terminologies, I could probably do that. I'm just saying. Lots of experience. And I am a kind of benevolent fox. Streamer. What do you mean relax? What? Am I not allowed to be helpful? I'm being, you see it now, I'm being shamed? They're attempting to shame me for being helpful. Okay, well, do we have a reason for questioning this benevolence? That isn't fox related because that's just speciesist and very rude. We don't do that here. Rats are exempt because rats are rats and everybody knows that rats are rats, so, you know. Yeah, it's because I'm lazy. And it breaks things because Twitch is not a very stable platform. I don't feel like dealing with it. No, that one isn't benevolence. That's me being lazy. That's that specific instance, yeah, but I don't lie. So that's kind of the thing. I didn't lie. So therefore you know that the other one is benevolence. Because I'm obviously not shy about telling you when it's not benevolence. Just saying. Yeah. It's literally me being lazy. I don't know, what do you want from me? You think I wanna mod and unmod you repeatedly for the bit? No, it needs to be worth it. Like waiting for the opportune moment or something, you know, just as an aside. Think I do what? Eat food? I do that. Drink water? Not as much as I should, but yes. I also play video games. I stream. I occasionally make videos when I have the energy to do that, which is more so lately, which is nice. I get up and move. Semi-often. Even if it costs you pain. Noted. Like buying a very expensive, as you'd imagine, golden eagle when you're broke? Surely not. What a random example. Definitely wasn't an arena breakout. Where the last couple of times we've played, you've died and then abandoned me. Okay? I've noticed the trend. Don't think that I haven't. I did. I also know it definitely happened. The trend where we play like 2 rounds of Arena Breakout, and then in like the third or whatever you die, and then you like ADHD onto something else. Yeah, that I'm left to carry your stuff out of the raid. No, you didn't. The last 2 times you have not. I was abandoned. Granted, it was because you went to sleep, I think, or something. I don't know. No. You could do something for your dad. I don't remember. The second we just left. Well, I mean, the specifics weren't important. You abandoned me. That was the important part. You know, I was distraught. Left with peace and quiet for once. Yeah. They do like the pretend fainting thing, but you can't see my hand go up to my forehead. So, like, you know, it just doesn't have the same effect. Can't have my gate. I literally can't. I just did. What? I just did it. So obviously I can do it. Yeah, that's how that works. Oh. Governor MinMaxing. Have you considered not walking up or in the open? Tactics. Right, tactics. That's the word. Tactics. Patience? Patience is also another thing. Uh-huh. If they don't see you, they can't shoot you. Yeah, but okay, see, if you wait, hear me out. If you lie in wait, when you know that they're there, in a good position, then you get to shoot them without them shooting you. How does that sound? Does that sound good? I think that sounds great. Personally, it's my favorite. Not getting shot is the best. But, you know, I understand that some people are maybe masochists and enjoy doing the same thing over and over and over and suffering. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? By the way? It's doing the same thing over and over and over and over and expecting a different result. Also, like, no, I don't like losing 3,000 points. It's just that if I'm going to lose points in Mahjong, I would prefer it be 3,000, okay? It's a nice whole round number that is neither depressingly small or humongously large. Maybe hilariously small and depressingly large would work better, but whatever. Get sad and then go sleep. So you admit it. So you admit it. Now, one of the times you went to go, like, help your dad or something. I don't know. But you abandoned me. You admitted abandoning me. Alone. With your cold body. And also the bodies of our opponents who I killed because, I mean, I guess you're at least a good distraction. So, yeah, I guess there's that. But, you know. I'm just saying, you know, you're allowed to survive and help out carrying loot. Because I have to leave so much of it behind. Because I only have so much space. You know, it's a little sad. It's a little sad. Solitary Fox is crying about being abandoned. Look, there's choosing to do something alone, like playing, I don't know, Arc Raiders or something solo. And then there's being abandoned and then being forced to do it alone when you were playing with your dear friend before and then they just leave you cold-heartedly. It's very different. Ah, so now you try and silence me because you know that the truth is true and hurts and paints you in a bad light, I guess, kind of, sort of. That's your problem. Alright, so. Yeah. Gotta. You have to go to work, or you have to do work at your desk. I will get you to be more specific. Gotta go to your job site. Cringe. You being all responsible. I'm not a bunch of finished. Have fun with that. I have a random source that says insulation is very itchy. Gets everywhere too. So you know. After tat. What's tat? There's a special type of food. If you say that it gets everywhere, I'm banning you. Just, you know, fair warning. Okay, coward. I mean, yeah. That's what I thought. Alright. That's the wrong one. Whoops. Ban. Ooh. Jonah creates less work for me. Oh. Oh. Shot through the heart and you're to blame. You give mods a bad name though, so it's like, it's fine. It's okay. I'm just gonna tell. Yeah, you can't. That doesn't work. It was specifically for him. I appreciate the effort though, but it's too much work. Also anxiety about it like breaking, and I feel slightly mean. Get out of here. Get. Apparently the message didn't stick. The best part is that he can still see and hear. So, hi Aldo. Hi. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if someone gets banned and they still watch, should they still count as a viewer? I don't know. I don't think there's any easy way to test that either. No. I won't allow this false narrative. There is no poor Alto. He did this to himself. But I gave fair warning. And he had to go back and poke the metaphorical bear. Like, it's entirely fair. He was warned. Only once, but like, you know. Yeah. As he is true to his word, he sticks to the bit even if it hurts. So, I suppose props there. He's trying to message me Discord. I have stream remote on. If I didn't look down to see that I have 4 messages and little Discord icon, I wouldn't even know. I'm still not looking. Why? Because I don't have to. I'm a strong, independent fox and I don't need no mod. Yeah. You might have noticed there's like not a ton of you, statistically speaking. So it's pretty easy to take care of myself most of the time. There's even been a downtick in bots, which is very nice. Because that was like... Besides Weeb. Okay, besides Weeb, who loves testing automod, was the most active part of moderating, really. Which, I mean, you know, there's a couple of ways to look at that. One, less in the public eye, as it were, which means less bots. But there's also less bots to ban or question if people are bots, which is a really odd loop to go through, or annoying loop rather. Oh, that's nope, wrong person. There we go. Cough. Sneeze. My bad. Cool, got that. So if you happen to like to have back in that, don't worry about it. Anything it might say. Everything's fine. Slight technical hiccup. All is hopefully returned to normal. Alta's even a mod again. So, you know. So on that note, since I'm apparently getting a little bit tired and slightly spacey, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Any important announcements? Not really. I need to record a bunch of Arc Raiders because until the 30th, I can't get any more footage for it. Which means there probably won't be another stream for it unless I randomly decide a Sunday stream or something, which probably won't happen because energy-wise, I need to work on the video, which is probably going to feature it. So, yeah. We're working on it. We're working back into like eventually more than once a week, hopefully. This whole taking it slow thing is a real pain in the butt, let me just say. Anyway. Till next time. Just hopefully next Friday. Or maybe sooner, who knows. Ooh. I definitely don't stick to a fairly regular schedule. Oh, it could happen technically, whatever. Stay awesome and yeah. Is there anything that happens between then and then? No? I don't think so. It's not Halloween, right? Yeah. So, no. Just have fun decorating, I guess. Or making pie. It's gonna work. I hope it works. I really hope it doesn't hang up. Later.